Okay, so in the previous class, we have seen the realization of FIR filters or FIR systems by using lattice realization. Okay, so in the previous class, we have seen the lattice realization of FIR systems. Now in this class, we will see the lattice realization of IIR systems. Okay, so I will be proceeding with the lattice realization. Okay, so whatever steps or methods we have followed in lattice realization of FIR filters, the similar method will be used here. But these FIR filters are only, these are called all zeros system. There are the transfer function where it is always having something 1 z to the power minus 1, z to the power minus 2, and so on. Only zeros are there. There is no denominator part. No denominator is there. Okay. But in case of IIR filters, the transfer function will be having numerator as well as denominator. So we will see like how we should be proceeding with designing lattice structure of IIR filters. Okay. So here the mth order is there. Then for mth order, the IIR filter representation will be given by h of z. The transfer function of an IIR filter is given by h of z, that will be equals to the numerator numerator function that will be having a range k equals to 0 to m, that is m order is there for the numerator. Similarly, n order is there in case of the denominator. Okay, so if we expand it, it will be like, if we are expanded, it will be b0 z to the power, that will be a constant, so b1 z to the power minus 1 plus b2 z to the power minus 2, and so on. At the last, it will be bm z to the power minus m. Okay, so what is the highest power of z to the power minus 1? That will be considered as the order. So here m is the highest power, so m order is there to the numerator. Okay, similarly, if we expand the denominator, it will be like 1 plus, okay, it is 1 k equals to 1, so a1 z to the power minus 1 plus a2 z to the power minus 2, okay, and so on. At the last, it will be a n z to the power minus n. So here the order of the denominator polynomial or the denominator is given to be n. Okay, so overall, whatever the order of the numerator and denominator is there, that will be the highest of these two will be considered as the order of the IIR filter. Okay, so in case of FIR filters, only numerator were there. Okay, so based on that, the numerator polynomial is there. Then based on that, we have gone through the analysis and how the lattice structure can be realized. Similarly, we will be proceeding with the IIR filters where numerator and denominator both are given. Okay, so first of all, in this case, we will only consider all pole system. Okay, so suppose we are having only all pole system IIR filters, then that IIR filter will be given by h1 of z, separate transfer function, that will be equals to 1 upon only the denominator part. Okay, so only the denominator part is explained here. And also these coefficients ak has been represented for different k values. These coefficients a1, a2, a3 up to an can have different values with respect to the different k values, so it is given in terms of k function. So this denominator polynomial is represented by a n z, that is having an order n, and this is function of z. Okay, so it is represented by a n z, that is just for representation. Okay, so if we make it, this is transfer function, so it will be output divided by input, and it will be y of z divided by x of z is equals to this function, and we will be cross multiplying. After cross multiplying, it will be y of z plus summation this function into y of z is equals to this is x of z. Okay, so from there, if we take the inverse transform, inverse Z transform, it will be y of n is equals to this term we have taken onto the right hand side. So it is minus summation k equals to 1 to n a n k. This is z to the minus k y of n. So y of z. So it will be after taking inverse Z transform, it will be y of n minus k. Okay, so it will be y of n minus k. This x of z will be inverse transform, that will be x of n. Okay, so this is by taking the inverse transform. And suppose we are changing the inputs and output. If we are interchanging the input and output, the similar expression, same expression can be written in terms of this. So it will be x of n is equals to minus summation k equals to 1 to n, and the same term will be there. Instead of y of n, it will be x of n, and instead of x of n, it will be y of n. Okay, and after rearranging it, after we will be rearranging, taking put separate side and input together. So these two input terms will be together. So this is the same function that is in, uh, derived in case of FIR filter. Okay, so if any IIR filter is there that is having all pole system, then it is equivalent to FIR system. That means if FIR system, whatever FIR system is having, and it is having some lattice structure that we have gone through in the previous class. So similar lattice structure will be for the IIR system that is having only all poles. Okay, so from there we can consider that. So in case of this is the generalized expression. Okay, so suppose we are considering only first order system, that means we are going for single stage lattice realization. In that case, the expression, this expression, this is the expression. Okay, so this expression could be given by y of n is equals to a constant a1 of 1, that is for a n is equals to 1 here m is 1, so just for reference it is given to be m. So either m or we call it n is equals to 1. Okay, so in case this n is equals to 1 is there, then it is coming out to be y of n is equals to a1 of 1 into y of n minus 1 into plus x of n. So this will be the expression of the output. Okay, so from there we will be getting this k1 value. So while realizing any given function using the lattice structure, we need to find out the k values, k1, k2, k3 up to km. What is the order of the filter? Based on that km values, we need to find out. Once we know the km value, we can directly go through the lattice realization. Okay, so this km value is always given to be am to m. Okay, so this is how we should be given. Okay, so if it is having order is 1, so okay, so in that order 1, if we are going to find out k1, then k1 will be equals to a1 of 1. So if once we know the a1 of 1, we can have the value of k1. So once we know the k1 value, we can proceed for the lattice realization. So in the FIR system, we have seen like the lattice is realized by one delay element plus one delay element. Along with that, two adders will be there. Okay, and the adder will be having two outputs. Okay, that is f1 and g1, and it will be from there will be a cross multiplication. Just for simplification, we will be drawing here. Okay, so one delay element will be there, two adders will be there. Okay, and this will be coming out here. Okay, so from there will be a line to this adder, and from here there will be a line to this adder, and it will be having a multiplication factor of k1. Similarly, this will be having a multiplication factor of k1. So this will be your f1 of n, this is g1 of n, and this node is called x of n, and that is equals to, this is called f0 of n, and this term, this point is called g0 of n. Okay, so this is in case of FIR lattice. So if we compare these two, okay, so if we compare these two realizations, it is almost similar. The only difference is whenever there is f0 of n, that was in case of FIR, it was x x of n, but in case of this was x of n was equals to f0 of n. So f0 of n was x of n, and f1 of n was equals to y of n. But here in all pole system we know that it is equivalent, so these two are equivalent. This is equivalent to a FIR system only when we have interchanged the inputs and outputs. So similarly in this structure, that is for FIR, if we are going for designing the IIR, so this will be an IIR first stage lattice filter for IIR only when the inputs are replaced by the outputs and outputs are replaced by the inputs. So okay, so similar structure, same structure is there. Okay, the only difference is here, instead of this being in output, it will be considered as input, so an input line will be there. Okay, and this was input in case of FIR, but in case of IIR it will be output, so it is taking outside. Okay, so here f0 will be equals to y of n, that will be just opposite to FIR system. Similarly here at this point, it's instead of output in case of FIR, it is input in case of IIR. Okay, so the similarity is there. The only difference is we have just interchanged it. Okay, so once we have gone through the single stage lattice structure of IIR system, we can rearrange it. Okay, and once we will be rearranging it, we just take the mirror image. Okay, so it will be that way. So once we will be going to rearrange, now we are going to implement this this waveform, or you can say this input output relation. So if we are going to implement this input output relation, or this is similar to this one. Okay, so these two are similar, just a simplification of this one is this. Okay, so once we are going to implement this one and the generalized one, we will be getting like, once we have reversed, here a negative sign will be there because of this negative. There will be a negative sign that we need to take in consideration, because we are just making it opposite. Okay, so once we are making it opposite, this adders will be coming out this way, adders are this way, and this delay element here. Okay, so at this point, now once we have reversed it, we have rearranged it. Okay, we have reversed. So here it was input output, so after rearranging it will be output here. So at the basic sign convention is always the input is given on the left side and output is given on the right side. So similar structure will be there. So output is made at the right side and input is made at the left side. So this will be the structure of a single stage IIR lattice filter. Okay, so once it is m is equals to 1 order is there, then this will be the lattice structure realization of IIR systems. Now we will be considering the order 2, or we call it m is equals to 2. Okay, so if m is equals to 2, then we will be having in m is equals to 1 the f0n f0 g0n, these two were equal, that was y of n in order 1, and also f1 of n is equals to x of n, and g1 of n is equals to x of n. So this is lattice equation in case of order 1. This is for m is equals to 1. Similarly for m is equals to 2, the lattice equation will be this. So at the output, that will be f2 of n, that will be your input. Okay, and f1 of n, that will be similar to the equation that we have got. So from there, okay, so this one difference will be there into the function. So this f1 will be coming out, and similarly z2 will be calculating, and or we can directly say just we are replicating this complete block. This is for one stage. Similarly, we will be replicating it to the second stage. This is the second stage. Okay, so similar replication will be there. So this is the first stage, and this is the second stage. So from there we can find out f0 of n will be equals to y of n, f0 of n that will be equals to g0 of n that will be equals to y of n. Similarly, if we want to find out f1 of n, this will be f1 of n that will be equals to, this is this way. So this term will be given by this g1 of n that will be in negative sign with f2 of n. Okay, so from there we can get this one. Okay, so f1 of n, this value will be given by f2 of n. Okay, so this f1 of n can be given directly from this lattice structure. Okay, so this f2 of n minus k2 multiplied this g1 with one delay, g1 with one delay into k2. Okay, so this is called the lattice equation for order 2. Okay, so this is the lattice equation for order 2. So finally, if second order system is there, in that case, in the second order system, the y of n will be given by, that y of n will be your output. Okay, so output will be given, that will be equals to minus k1 1 plus k2 y of n minus 1. So that is coming out to be from the expression, the same expression that we have got. So this, by expanding this, we can get that. Okay, so in that case there will be k from there if we find out. Okay, so if k is, this is coming, n is equals to 2, then if we expand it, so it will be k equals to 1. Once we will be putting, it will be k 1 of 1. Okay, okay, so it will be k 2 of 1 and k 2 of 2. Okay, two different values will be there. So it will be like k 2 of 1, this will be y of n minus 1. Okay, minus a2 of 2 y of n minus 2 plus x of n is equals to y of n. After expanding that equation, that was the generalized expression, this will be, we will be getting. So here these two coefficients, we need to find out these two coefficients, minus a2 of 1 and minus a2 of 2. So from there, we k2 value will be equals to the same a2 of 2, and we need to find out the k1 value, and there is a formula to find out the k1 value. We can see the, for k1 value we have already seen in the FIR system. So by using that formula, we can get the k1 value. Okay, so that k1 value will be such that this a2 of 1 will be equals to k1 1 plus k2, and a2 2 is equals to k2. So by using these two expressions, we can find out the k1 value in terms of a2 1, and that will be a function of a2 of 1, a2 of 2. Okay, so once we know the k1 and k2 values, we can just draw the first stage and second stage of the lattice structure of a all pole IIR system. Okay, so from there we can see the output can be given in terms of these two functions. Okay, so it will be starting with x of n, the first stage, and the second stage. The similar connections will be there. The same cascade stages will be there, single stage and second stage. Okay, so yes, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. There was a light cut. Okay. Hmm. So this is how the second order uh, IAR filter can be realized in terms of lattice realization. Okay. So this is the generalized expressions. Okay. And if we put n is equals to 2, this will be the generalized expression before expanding. So once we will be expanding, it will be this one. Okay. So after expanding, this will be there. And this, if we arrange it in terms of x of n, then x of n minus 1 and x of n minus 2. Okay. So this is the expression. Sorry. This is your y of n that is given for IAR system, that is all pole IAR system. Okay, but this expression is in case of FIR system. In FIR system, if m is equals to 2 is there, or second order system is there, then this is the equation of output with respect to different inputs. So if we compare this FIR system, so from there, how we find out the values. So whatever these coefficients of x of n minus 1 is there, that is considered to be, if it is second order system, it will be a2 of 1. So it will be a2 of 1. The coefficients connected with x of n minus 1 will be considered as a2 of 1 because it is of second order, because highest power of z in this case will be 2. Okay, so that's why it is a2 of 1 will be this value, a2 of 1, and this value will be called as the a2 of 2. I found a few colleges near Delhi. Okay, so a2 of 2 is this one, a2 of 1 is this one. So from there, k1 is equals to this and k2 is equals to this. This is in case of FIR system. Okay. So, and similarly, the similar expression will be there, and in that case, if mth order system is there, in that case km is given to be am that into m. Okay, a function of m. Similarly, if we want to find out the lower values of the constant, the polynomial constant of different orders, then a m minus 1 of I is equals to this. This is the important formula. So these two, 1 and 2, these two are the formulas, very important, that should be used frequently for realizing the lattice structure. Okay, so these two formula you should be keeping in mind for realizing the lattice structure. So we know, like, in case of, so this realization was for all pole system. This is for all pole system. Okay, but if any IR system is there that is having poles as well as the zeros, then that system will be represented by this. So here it is observed like the numerator polynomial is considered to be bm of z, and the denominator polynomial is considered to be a n of z. So this m represents the, that is of m order, and that is of n order. two different orders can be possible in case of IR filter. Okay, so numerator and denominator can have different orders. So once if denominator polynomial is there, only poles are there, so we know how to design the lattice structure of this poles, only all pole system, IR system. So that we have gone through. But if there is the numerator, or we can say there is a zeros in case of IIR system, then similar to this denominator polynomial, we need to find out different coefficients to realize the numerator polynomial, that is Bm of z. So their coefficients in case of realization of this polynomial is given by the formula this. Okay, so this is the formula to find out the coefficients called beta. So all the coefficients of the numerator polynomial is given to be by the formula called beta I is equals to bi minus summation m is equals to I plus 1 to m, that is order of the numerator polynomial, beta m a m minus I. So this is the formula important in case of any IIR filter is given that is having the poles and zeros at the same time. Okay, so if this is the uh, formula for finding out the numerator coefficients. Okay, so once these coefficients are known, we can have this up to this part, it is lattice structure that we have gone through the uh, previous class, the same previous slides. Okay, but once we have the numerator polynomial also, in that case this numerator polynomial along with this denominator polynomial at the same time can be implemented by using lattice and a ladder below that lattice. Okay, so this ladder that we will be using will be having coefficients this given by beta I. Okay, so beta I will be giving out the coefficients, and this type of structure is called lattice ladder structure. So here the output will be given by this point. So instead of this point, it will be like the delayed version of the output will be feedback into the output itself. Okay, so the different coefficients by which this delayed output will be governed, that will be beta 0, beta 1, beta 2 up to beta n. So that beta n will be given by this beta I. Okay, so here I will be for different betas. Okay, so with respect to some examples, we will be seeing this. So one thing like the coefficients started with k1, k2, k3 up to kn here in case of denominator polynomial, and in case of numerator polynomial, it will be starting with b0, b1, b2, and up to bn. Okay, so this is in case of IIR system. The polynomials are written in the reversed order, but in case of FIR, in case of FIR lattice structure, we have seen like the coefficients are written k1, k2, k3, and up to km, whatever order of the filter is there. Okay, so this is the difference. In case of IIR, we will be writing the coefficients in the reverse order. So this is generalized lattice ladder structure. We will see some examples, and by using these examples, it will be very clear, easy to understand. Okay, so first of all, we will be seeing all pole system. Okay, so in all pole system, h of z will be given by numerator will be 1, and in the denominator there will be a polynomial. Okay, so this polynomial will be your like 1 upon a m z. Okay, so this will be your polynomial. So your highest power of z is 3. Okay, so highest power of z is 3, minus 3 it is, so it will be 3. So order will be given by 3. So here order is 3. So once it is having order of 3, then all the coefficients will be given by a30. So this will be 0. So this 0 will be 1 into 1. So a30 will be 1. So for m is equals to 3, a30 will be the coefficients. A31 will be the coefficient, that will be equals to a31 will be 2 by 5. A32 will be equals to 3 by 4. A33 will be the coefficient 1 by 3. So we already know Km is equals to Am of M. So here if M is equals to 3 is there, that means K3 will be equals to A3 of 3. So we already have K3 of 3 value, that is 1 by 3. That means K3 will be equals to 1 by 3. So to realize the lattice realization, we should be knowing the value of K1, K2, K3, because if order is 1, then total number of K values, that is called reflection coefficients, are K1, K2 and K3. So one by one we need to find out these values K1, K2 and K3. So we can directly find out the K3 value. So from there K3 value is known. So similarly we should be proceeding to find out the K2 and K1. So K2 will be given by K2 will be equals to A2 of 2 by this formula. By this formula, if we want to find out K2, it will be A2 of 2. Similarly, K1 will be A1 of 1. That means we need to find out A2 of 2, A1 of 1, so that we can find K2 and K1. Okay, so we will be proceeding once we already know all the values of order M, that is equals to 3. Similarly, for order 2, we use the generalized formula. So this is our generalized formula. So in this generalized formula of finding the coefficients, we can put m minus 1 is equals to 2, that is m, by putting m equals to 3, because we already have a3 of 0, a3 of 1, a3 of 2, a3 of 3. So now we need to find out a2 of 0 or a2 of 1, a2 of 2. Okay, so this we need to find out. Similarly, once we will be finding out this, we need to find out a1 of 1, a1 of 0. But this a1 of 0 is not required. Similarly, a2 of 0 will not be used. So we will be only finding a2 of 1, a2 of 2. So to find out this, we will put I is equals to 1 in this case. So this will be there. So from there, by putting this, a3 of 1 minus a3 of 3 into a2 of a3 of 2. So these three values are already known here. So from there, we can put this value and k3 of 2. So k3 of 2 is already known, 1 by 3 there. So 1 by 3 square value there. So by putting these values, we can find out a2 of 1. Similarly, we can find out the a2 of 2. So a2 of 2 we know, but a2 of 2 is equals to k2 value. So this value will be your k2. So here the k2 value will be given by 0.6937. Okay. So once we know the k2 value, now we need to find out k1 value. To find k1 value, we need to find out a1 of 1. So a1 of 1, for the a1 of 1 in the same formula, this formula, this is the generalized formula. In that formula, we need to find out a1. So a1 will be found out by putting m is equals to 2. So by putting m is equals to 2, it will be a1 of I. Okay, so a1 of I, that will be equals to, by putting m is equals to 2. So a2 of I minus a2 of 2 by this formula, a2 of 2 minus I, and divided by 1 minus k2 square. Okay, so by putting I equals to 1 into this, we can get a1 of 1 is equals to this value. Okay, so from there we can get a1 of 1 is equals to this value, and this is already we know k1 equivalent is there. So now we know the k1 value, k2 value and k3 value. So once we know the k1, k2 and k3 value, we can proceed with the lattice realization. So in the lattice realization, we will be starting with the IR, we will be starting with the relay element. Okay, and here two adders will be there. Okay, so delay element and two adders, and here this will be giving going to this way, and this is coming out to be outside, that is output. Okay, so in that case here input will be given. Okay, so this input will be x of n, and in this case here output will be considered here g of 3 of n. Okay, So this is here. Now from there will be a feedback to this adder. From there will be a feedback to this adder, and this coefficient will be your, instead of if it is first stage, then k3 value will be there, highest value of 3 k. Okay, so similar stages will be cascaded further, and these cascaded stages will be having different stage. So if m is equals to 3, that means 3 stage will be there. If m is equals to 2 is there, 2 stage will be there. Okay, so once we know the k1, k2, k3, we can directly put this k1, k2, k3 values. And one thing we need to remember is the negative sign. There should be a negative sign. Okay, so this is the latest realization of this all pole system. Similarly, we will be seeing the second question. It is the same. Similar question is there. Here we can realize the same system by using the lattice. So it is equals to 1 by a m of z, and here m is equals to highest power is 3 minus 3, that means order will be 3. So if 3 order is there, that means there will be 3 k values, k1, k2 and k3, and we need to find out k1, k2 and k3 value. And also if it is 3 k values, that means 3 stages will be there. 3 stages will be there, 1 stage, 2 stage and 3 stage for designing our given filter. This can be designed by using 3 stages. So we need to find out k1, k2 and k3. So starting with the highest k, that is k3. Before that, we need to find out the coefficients. So m is equals to 3 there, so the coefficients in this from this expression, the right coefficients will be a3 of 0 will be 1 into 1, the coefficient of 1 का coefficient यहाँ पे क्या है 1 है, so that will be a3 of 0 will be 1. Similarly, a3 of 1 will be equals to minus 0.9. a3 of 2 will be equals to plus 0.64. Okay, similarly a3 of 3 will be given by minus 0.576. Okay, so we already know the km value is given by am into m. Okay, this is the formula. So k3 will be given by a3 of 3. That means a3 of 3 is known, that means it is equals to k3 value. So k3 is known, so we know the k3. Now we need to find out k2. So to find out k2, so this k2 value will be equals to a2 of 2 by this formula. Okay, similarly k1 will be equals to a1 of 1. So for finding k2, a2 of 2 we need to find out. So we will be finding out a2 of I by using the generalized formula for the finding the coefficients. So that will be equals to this formula. In that formula we will be putting I is equals to 1 once, and then I is equals to 2. Okay, so once we will be putting I equals to 2, we will be finding out this value. So this will be your k2 value. So once we know the k2, now we need to proceed to find out the k1. So k1 will be a1 of 1. So by using the generalized formula of coefficient finding, we will be finding out a1 of 1. So from there we can find out this a1 of 1, that will be equals to k1. So once we know the k1, k2 and k3 value, we can directly put into the lattice realization, generalized realization, and here this will be your k1, this will be k2, this will be your k3. Okay, so there is another question. So here develop lattice ladder structure for the filter with difference equations. So this is the difference equation. So to find out the lattice or ladder realization, we need to find out h of z. Okay, so from there we need to first find out the h of z. So we will be taking the z transform on both sides, and now we will be finding h of z, that will be equal to y of z divided by x of z, and that is coming out to be 1 plus 2 z minus z inverse divided by 1 plus 3 by 4 z inverse plus 1 by 4 z to the minus 2. Okay, so from there this will be equals to b m of z divided by am of z, or we call it the bz. Similarly, the bz polynomial and az polynomial. So from there, bz will be equals to 1 plus 2 z to the power minus 1. Az is equals to 1 plus 3 by 4 z to the power minus 1 plus 1 by z to the power minus 2. So this is having, we will be only starting with the az. We will start with the az, that is the denominator polynomial. So from there, highest power is 2. So the order will be 2. So if order is 2, all the coefficients will be in terms of a2 of 1 and a2 of 2. So a2 of 1 will be equals to 3 by 4. There will be another term, that is a2 of 0. So a2 of 0 will be the coefficient of 1. So coefficient of 1 is 1. Okay. So as there is no need of this value, so that's why it is not calculated. So it is not needed. That's why it is not mentioned here. And a2 of 1 will be 3 by 4. Coefficient of z to the power minus 1 will be equals to a2 of 1. a2 of 2 will be coefficient of z to the power minus 2, that is 1 by 4, that is equals to 0.45 as 0.25. Okay. So once we know this value, we know like k, if m is equals to 2, we need to find out k1 and k2. Okay. And km value is given out to be am of m. So this is the general formula. From there, if we put k equals to m is equals to 2, so it will be k2 is equals to a2 of 2. So a2 of 2 we already know, that is equals to 0.25. So we know. Similarly, to find out k1 of 1, so k1, that will be equals to a1 of 1. So that is not given directly from the expression, so we need to find out this value. So to find out this value, we will be using the expression. This is the generalized expression. Into that, am minus 1 will be putting m minus 1 is equals to 1. That means m we need to put is 2. So if we put m is equals to 2 here, we will be getting a1 of I is equals to this generalized expression. Into that, we need to find out a1 of 1. So a1 of 1 means I is equals to 1. If we are putting, that will be given. So from there we can get a1 of 1. This will be equals to here k1. So we know the k2 and k1 value. So k1 is known. Okay. So once we know the k1 and k2 value, we can start with the lattice relation. We can directly realize the lattice structure. But there is a numerator polynomial is also there. So we need to find out the ladder coefficients also. So to find out the ladder coefficients, we will be using b of z. That will be the polynomial that is given to the numerator. So that is 1 plus 2 z to the power minus 1. So from there we can have the maximum order is 1. So maximum power of z is minus 1. That's why order will be order of numerator polynomial, okay, numerator term, that is 1. So if one order is there, that means once we will be finding the coefficients, so this b0 value will be equals to coefficients of 1. 1 का coefficient क्या है? That is 1. So it will be b0 is equals to 1. b1 will be z to the power minus 1 coefficients, that is equals to b1 is equals to 2 is there. Okay. So similar to that, b1 will be equals to beta 1. So just they will be using the equation. Okay. So this is the expression. So from there, so suppose we need to find out into that b, suppose I is equals to 0, 0 or 1. Suppose we are putting 1 first. If we are putting I equals to 1, then it will be beta 1 is equals to b1 minus summation I is equals to 1 we have put. So m is equals to 2 to the highest power is 1. So like here it is saying about to change m from 2 to 1. So this is actually not possible, that is equals to 0 will be there. So it will not be changing from 2 to higher value because m is always less than 1. So m is here, 1 is there. So there will be no value coming out to here. So this value will be equals to 0. So beta 1 will be equals to b1. So that's why beta 1 will be equals to your b1 value itself. Okay. So b1 value we know. Now we need to find out the beta 0 because two coefficients will be there in case of m is equals to 1 is there. So we need to find out I by putting I equals to 0 into this expression. B0 will be equals to beta 0 will be equals to B0 minus summation I equals to 0, we will be putting 1 to 1 beta m am of m. So by putting this b0 minus m is equals to 1, we will be putting, because m is running from 1 to 1, so that means m is equals to 1 will be there. So b1, sorry, beta 1 into a1 of 1. So beta 1 we know 2 is there, and a1 of 1 we know that is equals to k1, that is 0.6. So the 0.6 will be put. So here beta 0 is coming out to be minus 0.2. So once we know the beta 0 and beta 1, that is 2, we can use directly. Once the lattice is realized into this lattice, we will be having one term that will be coming out here, that will be a multiplier, that is beta 0, and another from here, there will be a multiplier, and there is no need of adder. We can directly connect because there is no term here, there is no term, so there is no need to use adder. So it can directly come out to be here, and we can find out y of n. Okay, so this will be giving you out the y of n. Okay, a similar another question is there. Okay, so this is the numerator polynomial and this is the denominator polynomial. Similarly, we can first consider the a of z. A of z will be given out to be the denominator polynomial. Similarly, b of z is coming out to be the numerator polynomial. So in case of denominator polynomial, we will be having a3 of 3 directly coefficients, a2 of 2, a1 of 1, that we have already gone through. So from there we can find out that k1, k2 and k3. Okay, just a minute. So we can have directly the k3, k2, हेलो, हाँ बोलो. Okay, so in this question we can find out the k2, k3 and k1. Okay, so these values we can find, we have already seen different questions. Similarly, to find out the ladder coefficients, we need to consider the numerator polynomial, that is this one. So from there we can find, like here m value is given to be the highest power of z is equals to 3. Okay, so 3 is there, and the formula for finding out the coefficients of numerator polynomial is this one, beta I is equals to bi minus summation m is equals to I plus 1 to m, that is order, highest order, m is equals to 3 is there, beta m m minus I. Okay, so with respect to a m is equals to 3, we will be having different beta values, sorry, b values. Okay, so by this we can find out, similar to a values, it will be b0, b1, b2 and b3. So b1 will be the coefficients of here, so it is 0. This much is written, that means it is the coefficient of 1, that can be having this multiplied by 1, that means 1 having coefficient this value, so this will be b0. b1 will be z to the power minus 1 is having this coefficient. Either we can call it 1 coefficient is having this value, or we can have z to the power minus 0 is having this coefficient. Like we are basically finding out the coefficients related to z to the power minus 1. Okay, or whatever z to the power is there, that is having coefficient that is equal to this one. Okay, so we can have either 1 or z to the power minus 0, similar to have a relation, general term. So b1, b2 and b3 we can find out. So b3 will be the last coefficient will always be equals to the coefficient, the transmission coefficient, that is beta 3 is equals to b3 is equals to 0.129. Okay, so now we need to find out beta 3 is given, so we need to find out beta 2, and then beta 1 and beta 0. These are the values we need to find out. So for beta 2 we will be putting I equals to 2 here, and into this formula this will be coming out. So by putting all the different values, b2 we already know, okay, b2 no, beta 3 we know, a3 of 1 we know in the previous year. Okay, so a3 of 1 we know, so from there we can put the a3 of 1, and after solving we can get the value of beta 2. Now we can have, by putting I equals to 1, we can have beta 1. Similar to that, we can have the beta 1. Similarly, we can find the beta 0. Okay, so by putting all the values, we can find out the beta 0. So once we know the beta 1, beta 0, beta 1, beta 2, and beta 3, by using the lattice structure that is having the order of 3, that will be 3 stages. One stage, this is the second one, and this is the third one. Okay, so starting with the beta 0, there will be a coefficient. Okay, so this multiplied will be added. So second will be after the adder, whatever output will be taking, that will be multiplied by beta 1, that will be added, and again from the second stage this one output will be taken and this will be added, and the final whatever will the output, that will be added, multiplied and added. So this will be giving out the final output y of n. This will be your y of n given into the question. Okay, so this will be the lattice, we call lattice ladder realization. Okay, so this is all about the realization of filters in lattice and ladder realizations. Okay, so there are some other questions. That means I think this may be the last question. Okay, so if this is the given question, so here numerator is given in terms of j to the power, direct j to the power, but here it is j to the power 1 is there, that is having a multiplication, so 3 different multiplications are there. So to find out a of z, we need to multiply these two terms, the 3 terms given in the denominator. After multiplying, it will be the same that we have already done in the previous classes, previous questions. The similar concept will be there. AZ we know and BZ we know. So after AZ, we will be proceeding to find out here m is equals to 3 is there. That means we will be finding out 3 different values, k1, k2, and k3. So once we know k1, k2, and k3, these coefficients will be used, okay, while finding out the beta. Here m is equals to 2 is there. That means we need to find out beta 2, beta 1, beta 0. So to find out this, we should be proceeding with the similar formula. So this is the formula for finding out the beta, and to find out the k values, we will be using, this is the generalized formula. Okay, and once we know, we can have direct multiplication. So starting with this one on the right hand side. Okay, so b0, beta 0, b1, and b2. So that will be that's direct multiplication. Here there is no adder is used, okay, because there is no other term is there, so no adder will be used as the last. So this is the lattice ladder realization. Okay, so that is the total about the lattice and ladder of FIR and IIR systems. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we will be closing. Okay. And one more thing, like your quiz 3 will be held today.